What is going on, Flex Zone family, AEW wrestling fans, NBA fans, sports fans? Welcome to the Flex Zone podcast, only place giving you sports how you want it, when you need it. Another Wednesday, another AEW Dynamite. But not only tonight do we have AEW, we do have at the same time simultaneously going on the 2024 NBA draft from Brooklyn, New York. Not a super notable class, but we will keep you updated. We'll talk about some of the news and notes in the NBA as things are moving fast and furious as we are into the draft and free agency time frame as well. But AEW tonight, as mentioned, got some big things going on as we are doing the go home show before Forbidden Door. They're live in Buffalo. As mentioned, we got a tag team match with Swerve and Osprey taking on the Gates of Agony. We have Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa, and Mariah May teamed up against the Outcasts. Saraya, Anna Jay, and Harley Cameron. Owen Hart, Jay White taking on Ray Phoenix. BCC and Trios action against Takagi and his crew. We'll hear from MGF. We'll hear from Mercedes Money, and we'll hear from Daniel Garcia. And it looks like Sheldon is back on the Big Bang Theory. So AEW's biggest draw, that lead in that they love so much, with only 502,000 last week. This week, hopefully that number goes up. But we'll see what happens. We're on the road to Forbidden Door, as I mentioned, this coming Sunday. Of course, we will be live as well. We got some of the match previews starting to come out as well as our preview breakdown and book some of the matches for this coming weekend. Should be a good show, but as we mentioned with AEW, it's the long term vision, the long term story, long term booking that's going to be the key here because they're heading into their biggest show of the year, and most people really, frankly, don't give a damn. And for most of the parts, I don't either at some aspects. So we'll see what happens tonight as we get into AEW as MJF is indeed kicking off the show. But if you can, make sure you super kick that subscribe button, like a bomb that like button, backdrop that bell. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing tonight. NBA draft, AEW Dynamite. We got Major League Baseball. We got a little bit of everything. So let us know what you'll be looking at tonight and what you're looking forward to seeing as well. Of course, MJF will be taking on Hechicero this Sunday in Long Island, in his hometown as well. So, and it looks like the Atlanta Hawks, as far as the NBA draft, are on the clock. Zakir Rishashir from France, projected number one pick. Alex Turner, number two to the Wizards. And speaking of being back, my boy is back. Shout out to Wolf. He's back. He's joining me. Let's bring him up. Wolf, what's up, brother?
Yo, sorry I am late. Yeah, clearly I am barely. I was laying in bed, kind of being lazy, and then I was like, yeah, let's get up. I'm doing a horrendous choice. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, in 90-degree weather. I'll probably change out of it soon enough. But oh, Garcia and MJF, interesting.
Yeah, see, they're in Buffalo, and it looks like that. Got MJF out, and here comes Dan Garcia.
Yeah. So honestly, I have been quite enjoying this week, these past couple weeks actually, of wrestling. Yeah, like last week was honestly like a huge week, just overall. Wyatt 6 on Monday, Joe Hendry on Tuesday. Just insanely good matches and good build for Forbidden Door on Wednesday. What else? Jacob on Friday. Been enjoying it.
Yeah, it has been a good week.
Yeah.
WWE wise.
Finally found my NWO Wolfpack shirt. I've been looking for it for a little bit now, a fair bit now. But happy I found it.
Can't go wrong with the NWO.
Forgot to what's it called? Run through the card also. We have, so as you can see, we got MJF and Daniel Garcia on right now. We're gonna have a segment. We're hearing from the TBS champion Mercedes Moné. We have a one-on-one match between Kyle O'Reilly and Zack Sabre Jr. We have a trios match between the Outcasts with what's it called? Anna Jay now joining them. So now it's Saraya, Harley Cameron, and Anna Jay against Timeless Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa, and Mariah May. That is the trios match. And then we have another trios match, BCC versus LIJ, Takagi, Titan, and Hiromu Takahashi with Bryan Danielson on commentary. And then we have one quarter of the Unified Trios champions. Switchblade Jay White goes one-on-one with Ray Phoenix in first round of Owen Hart Cup. And our probably main event is going to be AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland and AEW International Champion Will Ospreay against the Gates of Agony. Oh.
Let's bring him up. The Flex Zone statistician, Liv Morgan's number one man. No, not Dominic. Kicking it with my boy Leo. What's up, Leo? Hold on now. First and foremost, Leo, before you go, I got something new for you guys. You may like it because we here on the Flex Zone, we do indeed believe in Joe Hendry.
His name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
What's up, Leo? How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
Was this the best week of WWE TV all year last week? Maybe in the last couple of years.
That Uncle Howdy cut, I mean, it got me my feels. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like this has to be like one of the better Raws that they've done this year. I don't know if it was the best, but it's one of the better ones.
Yeah, that one and the one where Cody got beat up in the parking lot.
But did you? I don't know if you did see a lot of Raw though. But for the most part, they did add a lot of stakes.
Yes, I did hear about some of those stakes.
I'm not gonna lie. I do think after they did that, and then Judgment Day win the tag titles, I do think Seth might win.
Yeah. I mean, the fact.
Here's the thing: WWE is not gonna just throw something out there and just dangle something, and they're not gonna go through with it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna give a hot take that both of you will think I'm crazy. Gunther should not win at SummerSlam.
I think they may hold off until Bash in Berlin, maybe.
Honestly, I'd hold off until Mania. I'd have him win the Rumble or Chamber. I don't care which. Challenge Cody.
He could win the Rumble, but it just depends if they do.
So who do you have winning the championship?
Well, I think they do Seth Rollins. I think they do have Seth Rollins maybe win it.
Oh, at Money in the Bank? I mean, now, thanks to that arrangement, it's probably going to be Seth. I would rather it be Priest.
Well, but here's the thing. They're not going to dangle the fact that if he loses, he has to leave the Judgment Day. And then they kind of doubled down on it when Priest said...
I get it. I absolutely get it. But the thing is, if they're going to have Seth win at Money in the Bank, then absolutely Gunther should not win at SummerSlam. There is zero...
I don't think he's going to win at SummerSlam. I think whoever wins Money in the Bank might get involved. this might be a hot take, and I'm pretty sure if it happens, I think me and Byron wouldn't be mad at it. Chad Gable should probably win it.
I mean, I
Now,
wouldn't be mad.
now does Chad Gable cash in for the IC or does he cash in for the World Heavyweight title?
I
Because
mean,
you could do
here's
both.
the thing.
I mean,
I don't
Could do
know
both.
because they could always have him cash in on Sami Zayn.
right. Because the only reason I
Yeah,
said
the
that because
problem is
Cody's
Braun
not losing
is
the belt,
probably
so
gonna
nobody's cashing in on
Because
him.
either he cashes in on Sammy and wins, or if they were to give it to Jay, it would be a transitional reign, which wouldn't be a bad thing.
I'm gonna be real. Okay. But anyway, thanks to that arrangement, I like I said, I think they're gonna give it to Seth again, which
It's not
not
a bad thing. I mean,
well, it's
let's
not
be
a
honest.
bad thing, but
The match is
I'm
gonna
just
be
gonna
better
say
than that.
this: if they give it to Seth, then they should hold off on Gunther becoming world champion because it would be an absolute waste for giving the title to Seth Rollins and having him get a 1 month reign. Like a
They
I
could
agree.
have him. They could
That's
have
why I
him
feel like they
Rumble.
may give it to Priest just because of that.
They could give it to.
Because I
they
don't
could
see
give it-
Priest losing and getting kicked out like that. If it gets kicked out, I think it's going to be another way, like with Finn
probably
and
gonna
Liv
be
and
a
all that.
turn.
But I think,
What
I
I
think,
think
but-
is that they should hold off until SummerSlam. If you want Gunther to become world champion this year, hold it off until SummerSlam. Have Priest win at Money in the Bank, and then Gunther can win at SummerSlam. Or my idea, you
have
have
him
Priest,
wait until
you
Mania.
have Judgment Day help Priest win at SummerSlam. Maybe you can have Priest get mad or whatever. Balor turns on Priest after the match, and then Berlin you have Priest versus Balor for the world title. Balor wins it.
I mean, I do think Balor deserves to win the world title, but I just don't know with him being tag team champion. I feel like when they
That's why I didn't really
Yeah,
like them. I didn't really
agree.
like them winning the tag titles again. I mean, it's a nice moment because JD trained under Finn Balor, but I mean, it's like it's no point.
They're kind of implying they might give the tag titles back to Awesome Truth.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so apparently, what's gonna happen, Byron, is what's being said is they're gonna probably win it back at SummerSlam because SummerSlam.
Oh, because in Cleveland.
Because Miz is in Cleveland.
I thought they were gonna just have them lose at SummerSlam against like the Creed or something, but now they're giving it back to Judgment Day. I'm like, we've seen Judgment Day with the tag titles. We don't care.
Too many times. Yeah.
Like Finn Balor should be a Money in the Bank, like because like you said, Leo, he could have won and it could have told the story, but
Can we talk about next Monday that we're getting Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre versus Ilya Dragunov as a Money in the Bank qualifier?
You know what I'm thinking is gonna happen though, Byron? Because this is what seems like it's gonna happen. With them doing that, what happened on Raw with Liv and having her help Judgment Day and the stuff they've been doing, and she has a title match next week on Raw. I think Rhea Ripley comes back at that Raw. I think she returns on Raw that Monday.
Really?
That Monday.
That would be very, very interesting.
Because then you can have that story going into SummerSlam, Liv and Rhea, and we both know Dom is kind of in limbo. We don't know which side he's taking. I feel like they're gonna wait until they have their match and then he picks his side.
That could happen. That could happen.
Because it's not gonna make sense for him to choose Rhea after everything that's happened.
Wow.
She's going to Liv. But they're gonna wait till SummerSlam.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't. Like I said, I wouldn't. I've been saying Jey Uso for months, but I would not be mad at Chad Gable. I agree.
Next week,
because here's the thing: WWE is known for picking the story over the pop. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They did it at Clash. If they were not, that's the prime example. They could have went with Drew, but they went with the story. The story.
That's why I think Drew's probably going to qualify and get screwed
Drew's
again.
Gonna win.
He probably is.
Match, but they're gonna set it up, and it's gonna be a situation where he's about to grab the briefcase, and Punk comes in and screws him.
Agreed. That's why I said I think it's going to be Jey Uso or Chad Gable.
Because
honestly, the lineup for men's Money in the Bank looks really good. Like the fact that they've made it so that like you kind of can't like. It seems like it'll probably be Jay, but it's like it could literally be anyone
You know they're gonna throw a curveball. That's why I feel like Chelsea Green might be a dark horse because it's in her home
Chelsea Green,
country.
I think it
and
could
I
be
think
Chelsea. Yeah,
based
I
on
still think
the
that I still think they should have a face Money in the Bank winner, but I could see it being Chelsea.
well, they might
Um,
do face Money in the Bank winner because it was a heel last year.
but if I had to pick like one Money in the Bank ladder match where a babyface wins, I would rather it be the men rather than the women because at least it'd be like
And
back.
plus, they could, you know they're gonna do one Raw, one SmackDown. So I think the men's will
Yeah.
be Raw
So the
and then
Money in the Bank
SmackDown
for
the
the
women.
men's gonna go to Raw. The women's is gonna go on SmackDown. That's how I feel. Because I don't see anybody on the women's side taking that title off Liv right now. And once Rhea does get it back, nobody's taking that title off her for a while.
Yeah.
And like, even when Rhea does come back, she's not winning it right away. They're gonna build to that. So they might even wait for her to get her win back at Mania next year.
I think
First, I
right
think they'll fight it
now.
all in possibly.
I think right now it seems very likely that Jay is gonna win Money in the Bank. But it literally could be anyone. It could be Carmelo, it could be Andrade, it could be Chad Gable, it could be
Wait,
what's
I
it
don't
called?
like what they just did next.
Drew. Oh, not Drew. Not Drew. Drew's gonna get
All right, you're
screwed.
not gonna like this.
7 p.m. Ninja Boy.
You're not gonna like what just happened. What I
What's up?
seen earlier this week when they announced the Indianapolis deal.
Mm-hmm.
Royal Rumble will be on February 1st next year.
Well, you know why they doing that.
Why on February? What?
Because they don't want to go up against the NFL playoffs. That's why.
Dude, oh come on.
So that means between
It's
Survivor
1
Series,
week after.
that means
Rumble
has
between
been
Survivor
known
Series and February, no pay-per-views. It's gonna be like AEW.
But it's crazy though.
I mean,
because
it's 1
Royal
week
Rumble's been
after
known for
usual.
being in January.
Yeah.
For so
It
long.
might be a one-time thing. I don't think it matters.
They might do that because I don't think Rhea comes back till SummerSlam, maybe, or they might wait till Bad Blood or something like that.
I don't know how take I would hold off Rhea Liv for Mania. I think Liv does hold it till Mania. Because I feel like they're gonna do how they did Bianca and Becky. Becky came back and won.
I would love to
Bianca
see
had
like
to go back.
starting with
fight.
Liv, like a new kind of.
She's about to go
Start
under a
like
new look.
putting like new people towards like women's title contenders. It's not just the Beckys, the Baileys, the Biancas, the Rheas. So I don't know. I
feel I was making a comparison because remember like a couple years ago, Bianca lost to Becky. Bianca had to go through the whole women's division to get back to Becky and won the chamber to get an opportunity. They could do the same thing with Rhea and she gets her match at Mania, or Rhea wins at Royal Rumble. Liv enters the Rumble later on that night and wins.
What did I want to say?
I don't know. I feel like Moxley.
I think they could possibly. I'm thinking like with this possibility of Seth winning the world title, I think they could have him keep the belt until Mania, where he
doing
fights.
the NBA draft right now.
Huh?
They're doing the NBA draft right now, Brian.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I'm thinking they could. If
Bronny got
Seth wins that Money in the Bank, they could potentially end up having Seth keep it until Mania, where he fights Punk.
Nah,
I don't know.
think Punk either. I don't know. Either Punk is gonna face Seth at Mania, or we're seeing Gunther win.
That's what I'm saying because I don't like Will said. I don't think you give Seth the title back just for him to lose it in a month.
Yeah. And I could see them wanting to, now that Punk is on his way back, Seth is back.
And then you could do the Judgment Day turn at SummerSlam or have them cost them or something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it might happen at Money in the Bank, just the way they set things up.
I don't know. Could be. Whatever. I feel like I might have an idea of what they're gonna do regarding if Jay wins Money in the Bank, and I know nobody's gonna like it. I don't like it, but
he cashed in unsuccessful because of the bloodline?
No, even worse. Jay cashes in on the on the SmackDown tag titles with Jimmy.
Oh Lord, don't even say that. No.
I don't like it. I don't think it should happen, but unless they do some weird shenanigans where if we have Cody versus Solo at SummerSlam for whatever godforsaken reason, and they do like some shenanigans where like Solo's about to win.
Pushing new people, Wolf, is what people other than Liv and maybe. Well, the thing is, they're not getting a lot of TV time.
Well, okay, maybe not necessarily new people, just
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Regarding the
this
title.
Might be a hot take. Once WWE, because when is WWE going to Netflix in January, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think that's when we get Moxley back in WWE. I think Moxley goes back because why? They're going to be uncensored. Moxley will go back if it's uncensored.
I don't think he's going back.
I think him and Matt Cardona are going to WWE in 2025.
Matt Cardona is like more likely, but I don't see Moxley going back until after retirement.
Like, let's be honest. They could really do a lot with him. Oh, we got.
I think he is. I think right now he's fine where he's at. He feels like comfortable in AEW.
What's the ceiling in AEW though? I feel like there's not really much for him left to do. He's won the
I don't know. He might just spend more time in New Japan or something, but I don't think he would want to be in WWE.
He says he would. He already said he would love to go back. It's just really if the idea is there. If the idea is there, then he's fine. Oh, Kyle O'Reilly.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the only way he would want to like if he goes back, then it's a retirement run.
I wouldn't even say retirement.
I would think it's a retirement. I think like Moxley is like thinking.
Drafted Brawny. What?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Hey, bro, no, I'm about to say.
Nah,
like I'm gonna be real. If Moxley goes back to WWE, I would. He probably knows he doesn't have a lot of time left.
I think his contract's through like 27. So he's probably not gonna do
it. Then he's not.
Leo wants him to go to WWE so bad.
No, he still can go to WWE if he wants to because he has an opt-out clause in his contract.
Oh yeah, he can cop out because
he's had that clause in his contract.
All ticking. Yeah, he did say he could. Like, I think at one point he could have went to SummerSlam and he could have brought the AEW belt with him, but he didn't.
Yeah, because he was
loyal
under with the no compete clause. But here's
I feel it. Nah, Bronny's not going till probably the second round to the Lakers.
I'm gonna be real.
I see LeBron leaving Lakers probably.
I don't think so.
I think regarding
watch Wolf, he shows up as a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble.
I don't know about the Royal Rumble. I feel like if they bring it, I think he would rather like wait until closer to Mania. If he shows
up at Rumble or at Mania.
Cardona could show up at the Rumble.
I think Cardona is hurt, so he probably is out the rest of the year. I think he tore his tricep.
But I think like by Rumble time that'll be maybe better.
Some unfinished business with him in WWE because there's some things he
has to accomplish. We'll see.
The only member of the Shield that hasn't won the Rumble, the only member of the Shield that has not main evented WrestleMania yet. There's still that on the table that he still has.
Man, I remember that the year. I remember in
2016.
Yeah, it was.
He should have won that.
He should have won that.
I feel like it was a possibility he could have won 2015.
Who won 2015 again?
2015 was Roman, but the final 5 was Kane, Big Show, Roman, Ambrose, and Rusev.
I I feel like they would have chosen Roman anyway. 2016, I think it should have been.
I feel like maybe 2017 he could have. Because Randy
2017?
Randy
Wasn't
came in.
2017 Orton?
Yeah, I feel like they could have.
I think it makes sense for Orton to. Well, no, because what's it called? 2017. It was again like around the like final. I think the final like 3 was Orton, Roman, Wyatt.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then 2018 he didn't compete.
Bray could have won in
Yeah, but here's the
2017.
thing: 2019 he was going to win if Roman never did get taken out with leukemia.
Mhm.
Him and Rollins would have both been co-Royal Rumble winners that year. And then it would have been a triple threat at Mania for the Universal title. We still need that Shield triple threat at Mania. I'm not satisfied with it being on a Battleground. I'm sorry.
You
Yeah,
just want it.
I
You just
mean-
want it. You just want to see Roman win.
I wouldn't be.
No, I just want to see them face at Mania because, like, I mean, Roman and Rollins always got the opportunities. Ambrose was always, leagues above them in all honesty, but just never was.
Honestly, I would love to see Ambrose versus Roman at Mania.
What, next year?
Not necessarily next year, just at
I think it's gonna be
Mania.
Rock.
Huh?
I think Rock and Roman's gonna be next year.
Mania 41 is gonna be Rock Roman.
I can see them maybe doing that at SummerSlam. Maybe.
But I feel like at some point, if he does go back to WWE, I don't care if it's Mania 42, 43, whatever.
But I think they need to give him a legit heel run.
I don't know.
Because I feel like he could have. I think he just comes off as a heel.
If
but
he
then
comes
never-
back, honestly, I would rather him go back as John Moxley. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's not gonna go back as Ambrose. He's going back as Mox.
Moxley. If he goes back like this year, like for Mania 41, then I could see him being put up against Rollins.
Come back. I'm trying to think of a great match for him to do at Mania.
Who we talking about?
If Moxley goes back, right?
Oh my gosh,
comes
Leo,
back as
yes.
Rumble, even though he doesn't win, I'm trying to think of a good match that would really, be great for him. Maybe you can do him and Rollins.
Rollins would be easy. Roman would be easy.
What about him and Gunther? I think.
Gunther could work.
I mean, Moxley, he's a heavy hitter.
Could work. Dragunov.
I think that might be it right there. Him and Dragon.
Yeah. Because what's it called? Gunther's like pretty big,
What if they
but
do Matt Cardona versus John Moxley?
that'd be hilarious. I'll be honest. I'll be really honest. But like I said, unless they do some shenanigans where like Bloodline is like helping out Solo and like Solo's about to win.
I just hope it's not Cody and Solo at SummerSlam, like they're saying.
I really hope not. That's not a SummerSlam match.
Especially after they did
Especially
what
not
they
a
did on
SummerSlam
SmackDown.
main event because apparently people are saying it might main event just because Roman comes back then.
Yeah, 'cause
Which
they
it
should've
makes
just-
sense. If there's a guarantee Roman Reigns comes back at SummerSlam, then yes, it makes sense for Cody versus.
But that's so predictable though, because we know Roman's
did
coming
see
back
this.
if that's the match.
I did see this for Survivor Series. Now we know it's gonna be Bloodline versus Bloodline. Somebody said, "What if Jimmy Uso does get taken out once again, and Roman has to look for a competitor, right?" Insert John Moxley come back to help his brother.
This guy Leo, he's just not
Hey,
gonna quit.
hey!
No.
I love me
This
some
guy's
Moxley.
playing
No.
WWE 2K Universe mode, like
I-
Wolf and Julie over here.
No, somebody had made a prediction, and they were saying it would be Jay, Roman, Seth, and Mox.
No, I don't see that happening. I think what they're gonna do for Survivor Series I saw like people saying like there's like people were thinking like Jacob might turn on Solo and side with Roman.
Yeah, that'd be
Or
too
do that.
convoluted though. That'd be too
That
much.
would,
Like,
because it's like, but the way they set it up, it looked like
or like
Tonga and
Roman
Loa, they
like
did
sent
not
in
want to be there.
Jacob as like some kind of like
yeah, that would be too
Tama
confusing.
Tonga and
spy or
Loa did not
something.
want to be there when Jacob
I did
showed
see
up.
them scared to like hug him and stuff. But I think that's just to make Jacob Fatu look more scary.
Yeah.
Like he's the badass of all of them.
Yeah.
He's
But
worst
like
sword.
the thing, but like if Jacob was like planted by Roman or something, and then just turns on Solo, then it would probably be Roman, Jay, Jimmy, Jacob, and if they want to keep specifically bloodline like Samoans, then Lance. They bring in Lance on Hawaii against Solo, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, Hikuleo.
Is that 6-man match still going on?
Okay,
Nope.
maybe not a
Not
four.
anymore.
I'm
Yes,
a
it
little
is.
bit behind.
Oh, actually, no. I think they. Oh, Naito's here. Okay,
Why did they?
the
They
match
did
is over, but Naito's here now.
I feel like they could have just did Moxley and Takeshi again. That would be so much more interesting. We know Moxley's not
Oh
losing.
wait, no, the match is. Wait, what? The match is still going on in Naito?
We know Moxley's not losing. Damn it. Hey,
I
Miss
don't
Queen.
know. I think Naito could win at Forbidden Door.
I think. Well, I mean, I don't know because I don't really care.
I think it could work that Naito wins at Forbidden Door. Because like, why would Moxley need the to like keep the
I'm
IWG?
looking
Because
at
he's more
the
relevant than
roster,
anybody in
trying
New
to think of
Japan.
some great names to put.
But Naito's a top name in New Japan, so
They're probably like,
would,
well, we can have Moxley hold our belt. That's fine.
but like, and Naito hardly had a reign, so they could want Naito to. Oh, and there we go, Naito and Moxley fighting it out. This is gonna be a good match, honestly.
This match wouldn't be bad, but it's not gonna happen.
I mean, the first match they had was incredible.
Let me guess, Moxley was bleeding in the first 2 minutes.
No, actually, it wasn't. He wasn't bleeding at all.
Hey, Barry, we might have to. I know we're doing Money in the Bank next one, but we might have to check out NXT Heatwave.
I saw Trick Williams lost last night. I don't like that.
Well, they're doing a fatal 4-way.
He lost because what's it called? There's a storyline going
doing a
on
story
with
this invasion storyline, but it's pretty much one of their NXT talent. Brooks Jensen, he got involved.
Jensen
so
is like kind of not getting booked. Well, he's not getting booked, and he's like, I don't know, he's talking smack and like he's causing problems, and the security has to take him away.
Now, if this guy was a singles competitor, I would not mind if he was to face Moxley. If he were to do Mania next year. But they're not going to do that because they're doing this tag team stuff with him.
I also saw like people saying that. Actually, I just remembered. Zilla posted on his story saying "See you soon." I think just after Jacob debuted.
I could see him possibly joining. I mean, well, Hikuleo, that's the question next. Like, who is he going to side with?
I think Zilla. I think honestly, the way I see it, Zilla, I think should be in NXT. First.
Yeah. Because he has to kind of get used to like the WWE style.
Yeah. But I don't know. But like I don't know. Maybe they bring him in.
For like a
one. What would be the possibility of?
Well, I don't know. If they're uncensored, then he would fit right in.
I don't think they're going to be as uncensored as you think, though, Leo.
No,
It's not going to be nothing crazy.
I mean, I don't. It's not a matter of.
I know what he said, but you still have to abide by certain rules, even though you're on streaming.
I don't think
Netflix.
it's gonna be a matter of uncensored. I think Zilla just needs the actual like.
Remember,
develop-
WWE is still going to be PG for the most part. It's going to be some
I
TV 14,
think
but it's going to be PG for the most part.
so. If
Maybe,
they
but I feel like
bring
once
Zilla
they're-
in, they could have Roman, the Usos, and Zilla versus and Lance versus Solo, the Tongans, Hikuleo, and Jacob. There's their Survivor Series match. If they want to keep it solely Samoans, they could bring in Sammy if they want. Now that
Yeah, they're definitely bringing in Sammy. They're definitely bringing in Sammy and Jay. Sammy, Jay, Jimmy, Roman,
feel like
and
Zilla
I don't know
would
what the other two are.
Because like I
And
was thinking, I was like, I didn't
definitely see
think Sammy needed to be brought into the.
But wait, as soon as he
Bloodline
loses that
story.
IC title at SummerSlam, he'll be right in the story. Because I think he's
Part of me
losing.
feel like he might lose that Money in the Bank.
He's losing it.
I don't think. Nah, Braun's not winning the belt. Not this.
Because
one.
here's
No,
what's
I
gonna
think
happen. The way I see it, if he doesn't win, I feel like it's gonna be because of DQ, and I think Prince Puma comes in. Because I feel like that match is not
There
gonna
you go. Here's Leo. He still believing Ricochet's coming back or Prince Puma.
No,
So Moxley, Prince
I
Puma.
think
I'm gonna
think
keep
Sa-
beating
I
that drum
think-
until it happens.
because Byron, you need to understand they're very high on Braun Breaker. They've made Braun Breaker look insane. Like
I'm high on him too, but he doesn't need the IC title
But
yet.
here's the thing, though. You gotta
he
understand
doesn't
this,
need
though,
it,
too.
but they're probably going to give it
If
to
they
him.
were not, okay, here's the thing. This is how I know he's probably gonna end up coming back. Now, am I 100% sure? No, because anything can happen. But the reason I say he's probably gonna come back is if somebody's about to leave your company, you're not gonna keep mentioning their name. You're not gonna keep mentioning their name and talking about different things. You're not. They have continuously been mentioning Ricochet. Continuously. And plus, you got to understand, Triple H loves him some Ricochet. He's gonna do anything.
Not that much. Look how he was booked.
But let's be honest. His year he's had this year has been better than any of the previous years he's had since he's came in.
Because he won the speed title.
No,
And he got speared off
been booking him on
onto a
Raw
car.
consistently. Before
think he's
this year,
gone.
he was not really showing up like that.
I think you'll see Ricochet, Prince Puma at Wembley Stadium on August
Don't put
27th
him
or
in
whenever that
AEW.
is.
That would be a terrible move.
I think
If
he
he-
shows up at All In. I don't know if he's going to sign AEW exclusively, but I think he's going to be on All
He
In.
shouldn't even go to AEW. He shouldn't even step in AEW ring. I'm sorry. AEW is not going to do him any favors. They're gonna be doing
I
him
am
the
worried
same
that what's it called? He'll show up in AEW.
And he
Get
will be
the-
won the match and booked on Rampage consistently.
Yeah, he'll have the
You have so many
what's it
wrestlers
called?
that
The
can wrestle
feud
style.
with Osprey, and then maybe a feud with Malachi, or something.
Speaking of Malachi, somebody said with them doing this Judgment Day storyline and pretty much Buddy Matthews getting written off, what if that was the way of them writing him out of AEW back into WWE and he joins this new faction that they're
It could
probably doing
work.
Priest and Rhea
I think
to
his
go
contract
against
also is through like 2027.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his contract is until
But
2020.
didn't Tony Khan say if you don't want to be here, you don't have to?
I mean,
I don't
think
know.
they're-
Maybe they managed to work out some kind of
They're actually doing something in AEW right now. They're involved with the whole patriarchy situation. So they're actually doing something for once.
and they have and they're the number
Braun
one
needs a
contenders for the
serious,
trios
real
title.
competition. I mean, Prince Puma will be some good competition. I mean, this ain't Ricochet we're talking about. There's a
Yeah,
whole other
RP.
character.
I'll be honest.
Sika.
Not
I
only
think Braun wins the IC title probably at SummerSlam though. I think Sammy wins it and then loses at SummerSlam.
Well, I'm making a hot take. Braun wins it.
I
loses
think
it
he
to Prince
wins.
Puma.
I think I can see what they're doing with the IC title. Braun wins it at Money in the Bank, and then at Berlin we get Braun versus Ilya. Ilya wins it. Ilya has
God.
a long reign.
Now, I could see if they want to wait off.
Or I don't know. They could
They could do
push it
Ilya
until
wins
Mania.
it. They could do Ilya wins it, but then you have Ricochet or Prince Puma come.
They should
in
they
there.
should have Ilya cost Braun Breaker, and they could have
Because
a match
they
to
were
blow off their
teasing.
feud.
Because didn't before he did get taken out, they were teasing something between him and Ilya where it looks like Ricochet could have been on the verge of turning heel.
I think they
Could
should have
be.
did a triple threat match. That's what they should have did.
I think
They
that's what
should have did
happens.
a triple threat.
I think he turns heel upon his return. He goes after Ilya Dragunov.
I don't
Because he
know.
did say we're
Leo.
gonna do
We'll
our,
see.
we're gonna run it back, and they never did.
Chris,
Will
I think he stays in
Will
AEW.
Penta go to NXT or back to TNA?
I think he stays in AEW.
I think he goes to TNA. Maybe goes to WWE. Because I feel like he would be a great addition to their Intercontinental title scene. Him versus Ilya Dragunov would be a fire banger of a match. Him versus Sheamus would be good. Him versus Punk could be good. Him versus Drew could be good. Him versus Seth could be good. There's so many countless competitors you can have him go up against.
I don't know. What did I want to say? Regarding, I completely forgot about. Oh yeah, we were talking about Zilla. But like I said, Zilla I think needs the actual development in the ring. He is impressive. He has the raw talent, but I think right now it's too raw. It's not. I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, Toa Leona doesn't really have much skill, but he's on the main roster. I think Zilla is just as good, if not better than him.
I don't know. I do. Honestly, I find
not doing anything. They might get views, but not a lot.
I think that's how they're going to use Zilla. They don't have to use him as a wrestler every week. He can just be like a bodyguard.
They don't need to put him on. Please.
Maybe they bring him in just for the war game.
Because I feel like Hikuleo's going to be like a big bodyguard. He's not going to wrestle like that.
Yeah.
Maybe they have.
And plus, he doesn't have anybody to go. He doesn't have another big man to really go against like that either on SmackDown. So it's he'll just be like a security guard or something, like a muscle.
I'm thinking.
You know what's gonna be a big deal when they come up to the main roster though? Obafemi. That man is going to be.
Obviously, yeah, for sure.
You already know.
I can't wait to see him versus Wesley. I think that's gonna be a good match.
That's gonna be a great match.
I don't know if Wesley wins, but I think Oba retains. I don't know who honestly I can see Obafemi losing it to.
He's probably gonna lose it to Wesley, right?
I don't know.
No.
Just give us Oba versus Braun Breaker. That'd be the match right there.
Is pretty much like the black version of Brock Lesnar. There ain't nobody beating that man.
He's what Bobby Lashley should have been.
Yeah, that man has been killing it. Now, you know how we were talking about Moxley earlier, Wolf? How would you feel if this would happen? I don't know if he could wrestle this guy only because the guy's in a tag team, but I feel like his style could work with Moxley's in a way, and that's Pete Dunne.
What are they doing? They're on Raw, right? They should be winning the tag titles.
They're on Raw and NXT.
They should be winning the tag titles.
They're
giving it NXT back to Judgment Day.
Wesley needs to give up on that title. I think Wesley should turn heel and go after the NXT title.
Yeah.
Now, if he would go up against Trick, I can see him beating Trick. But let's be honest, the way they're positioning things in NXT, I think the guy that's going to win that NXT title next is Javon Evans because they're strapping the Rocket to that man. He's pretty much going to be like
he's their new Ricochet. He's their new Ricochet.
He's pretty much the new Jeff Hardy because he's a daredevil.
I think honestly, I don't know because I think Wesley should be the one to take it from Trick. They seemingly might do a match between Trick and Brooks Jensen.
Odyssey's becoming the new Veer Mahan. That man cannot show up on television. He cannot get booked.
Who ends up taking it from Obafemi though?
Let me look because they be having some wrestlers go down to NXT. Let's look at NXT's proper talent.
I don't know who they would have take the North American title from Oba.
They're probably gonna give it to Wesley. If they don't, then nobody.
Yeah, their talent doesn't look like under. I can't see a lot of these talent really.
Because what's going to be the fatal four-way? Trick Williams, Sean Spears,
Ethan Page,
Vaughn Evans,
and Javon Evans.
Yeah, stupid.
Is Mina officially all elite? I don't know.
No, but she
No.
is
She needs to
all
be.
she is very elite though.
She's from
Did
Stardom.
you hear that Mandy could be heading to AEW?
I don't see it. We still haven't seen Camille yet. We still haven't seen Motor City Machine Gun.
Yeah, Camille. I think Camille probably shows the Forbidden Door, maybe.
Yeah, somebody's going to
I'll be
show
honest.
up. Maybe Shane McMahon.
Maybe she shows up after the Mercedes match.
Maybe Shane McMahon.
I'm thinking.
Oh, Lord.
I'm thinking regarding Zilla, if Zilla, maybe they have Zilla show up for the War Games match and then send him to NXT afterwards.
Now I know he's on Raw, but he does NXT stuff too. I say maybe Pete Dunne and Oba can really cook.
Yeah, if they want to have like a main roster elevate the title,
Just want to let Pete Dunne keep losing, huh?
Although I think I could see them deciding Oba could maybe replace Wesley in the record books.
I'm trying to. And Austin Theory, he's about to turn face. If Braun Breaker was still down there, then that's the guy right there. I'm looking at main roster talent too. Dijak would be cool if he was still down there.
Still no Dijak, huh? Okay.
Well, that's because
if Dijak was still down there, he probably would have taken it from
Trick. He could get a world title.
That's what I wanted them to do. I thought Dijak would have been a perfect guy to beat Trick.
I don't know how I feel about this one, Eric. I love Dirty Dom as much as the next person, but Dirty Dom versus Obafemi. I'm sorry.
You guys want to kill Dominic?
Oba will literally murder this man on live television.
Break his back. Cripple.
He would really send him to live real quick. He'll send him to live real quick. But he will be sending Valhalla too.
Y'all want Dom to get his ass whooped, huh? That's what y'all want to hear, Dom getting spanked like that? Like Oba is his daddy?
No. Hey, you know what that is? You know what that is, Byron? That's when Rhea comes back and then the rest of Judgment are hearing him and Rhea have a conversation.
You know what I say when I see Oba Femi?
That's one big son of a bitch! He is.
Yeah, I had to do
it. You know
what's crazy? If they weren't gonna put Finn Balor in here in this Money in the Bank, I feel like Dominic would have been a great candidate to put in here.
Bro, I'm with you. Finn should have definitely been in the Money in the Bank and not the stupid pizza tag team titles.
If they want to have Judgment Day be represented, and if it wasn't gonna be Finn, put Dominic in here. How much longer are we gonna have to wait before we see Dominic actually get a shot at being in Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never thought they would put Finn Balor. I kind of knew everyone was saying, "Oh, Finn Balor should be in Money in the Bank." I knew they weren't gonna have a first Priest then Balor. Like, no, I know WWE.
They'll probably wait till Mania to do that match, or maybe Bad Blood. We got Bad Blood coming up, so that could pay off a lot of feuds.
I mean, hell, they could do it at Berlin.
Oh, Eric, this is what you want? I'm sorry.
No bread, no water, just me.
But
I'll be honest. Regarding I forgot to tell you guys, Byron, before AEW started, AEW had like a digital exclusive.
We love those.
Yeah, they sort of it was like a Twitter segment of Statlander and Stokely. That Statlander and Willow are going to have a warm-up match at Forbidden Door before their match next week on Dynamite for the Owen Cup tournament.
Watch that be on the zero on the countdown.
What's going on?
So calm down. So for Forbidden Door, we have Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe versus Willow Nightingale and a partner that she can find.
Oh!
Stardom lady. Momo Watanabe's from Stardom.
Okay, she's another one of those. She's not Mina though, but I get what you're saying.
I like
Yeah.
me some Mina.
Yes, we love Mina.
But did you hear that they would play? They're planning to bring Tamina in, and they're gonna add women into this bloodline stuff.
Not Tamina, please. No.
If you would have said this a couple years ago, okay.
No,
Wait,
please, no.
now-
Wait, who? Wait, what?
So
What?
apparently they were considering adding women into the bloodline stuff, and they were gonna add Tamina on the solo side.
No.
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 Just add Nia Jax on the solo side, and you can have Naomi be on Team Jimmy and solo, not solo, but Roman.
I also realized that what's it called? I completely forgot that Survivor Series I could see Rock being with Solo and then
Yeah, but I doubt The Rock is
As far as
wrestling.
the women goes for next week is the qualifying. I feel like maybe Dakota qualifies.
What's that triple threat? I know it's somebody.
it's Ivy Nile, Dakota Kai, and
Let me look.
uh
I have to look here.
Who is Momo? I don't know who Momo is. Was she good?
yeah, she's very good. She's like a legend, Stardom legend.
Go Google it. Go Google it.
I'll go Google it then. I'll go Google who she is.
What do we got? We have Zoe Stark, Dakota Kai,
I think it may be Ivy Nile. I think it may be
Ivy Nile probably.
And I think Blair Davenport wins on Friday.
Zoe's not winning because she's doing her.
No,
stuff with
Blair's not
Sting.
winning on Friday.
I think so.
Blair?
Who's winning?
I
then?
think she
You don't
might.
so? It's her first match.
No, not over Naomi.
And then I think
So,
Tiffany.
I think she wins though. But I think Naomi
Tiffany's
might.
winning hers.
Her and
It's
Naomi.
Naomi, Blair, and Indy.
Oh
And
yeah,
then we have
Indy's taking
Jay-
the pin. Blair's pinning
Indy's
Indy.
taking the pin. I think what's it called? I think Naomi's gonna win it.
Tiffany
think-
better
I think
win
Blair-
that.
I think Blair
And
wins.
yeah, Tiffany's probably gonna win the other.
I think
triple.
Blair needs to win now. If you want to do her and Naomi as a feud, cool.
I don't know. Next week on Dynamite we have Pac versus Danielson or Shingo Takagi.
You said it
And
right
then
the
we
first
also
time.
have
Danielson.
Jeff Jarrett versus the Wild Card. Next week, Dynamite, we find out who the Wild Card is, which will probably be Hangman Adam Page.
Not them getting into it with the Bang Bang Scissors gang.
Patriarchy.
The patriarchy and the Bang Bang Scissors
Oh
gang.
boy.
Two heels. I like it. At least they're
You
doing
know
something
what?
now with the trios titles because it's only
As much
taking
as
them
the
what.
dastardly things Nick Wayne has done, I just want to just Tony Khan, call me up in AEW if you need to get him back. I know a way of getting back.
They need to do a Hook and
air a segment
Hook
with
and
me and
Nick.
Brother Wayne, and everything
They need to
just
do Hook
will
versus Nick
fall in
Wayne.
place.
Oh, look who it is. The first lady of the Flex Zone podcast. The Queen is back on her throne. She's joining us on Wednesday. She's excited. She saw Jacob Fatu last week. She's loving it. Forbidden Door this week and Money in the Bank next week. Queen Mia.
Like, if you
Ratings
want
just went
to hello.
What's up, Queen Mia? How you doing?
Hey everybody. Hey,
Queen Mia, I have a question
I'm
for you.
here.
Quick question.
Yes.
Do you believe?
His name
I do.
and he appears.
I believe very much.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Okay, just had to make sure you believe.
Ooh,
You have to be a
of
believer
course.
to enter this stream.
You do.
Okay. How you feeling? Good to see you.
Absolutely. Good. I'm really good. I had a long work day, but I'm really good. I'm very excited for Sunday.
Yes, what you looking forward to on Sunday?
Oh my gosh, what am I looking forward to? There's just so much. Like this match card. It's not the best Forbidden Door match card, but this is absolutely number 2. This is number 2. There's gonna be so much going on, and I really feel like, obviously we're gonna see a lot of heavy hitting. We're gonna see a lot of stories being told here, and this is really gonna set the pace for how we move forward over the next couple months until we get to our next big show. So what they do with this one, I feel like it's not only going to set the tone for the next couple of months, but it's going to start us for something really good. So I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yes, Raj, Queen Mia is back.
I don't think that Mox is gonna win, right? The match is gonna be good, but I don't think that Mox is gonna win.
Okay. Any Money in the Bank predictions preview? Are you joining us for Money in the Bank? It's actually at a normal time, everyone, not at 1 p.m., 2 p.m.
Oh my god.
So I have a lot going on with work over this next like month and a half. I have a lot going on with work. So I really don't know. I didn't even know I was gonna be able to come join tonight until I got back and settled in here. So we will see. I would like to say tentatively yes. Tentatively, yes, I will be there for Money. But you want to know something? This one.
So it looks like the wild card in the
I'm gonna be at Jimmy's this weekend.
Raj, do you hear that? Do you hear that, Raj? She will be at Jimmy's. Will there be?
No bread, no water, just me.
It's gonna be exciting. I haven't been to Jimmy's in probably like 2 months.
So
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Hangman after watching that little.
Definitely Hangman, yeah. Which means he's winning the whole thing.
And he's going to lose to Swerve. So Swerve's not going to lose it all in, probably.
I don't see him losing that all in, to be honest with you. He just has a great thing going. And I don't see them stopping this just to put it on Hangman.
Definitely not. No,
I don't see them like no shade, no tea or shade to Hangman, but I just don't like right now what Swerve has going on is gold. Swerve
and that means we may get Danielson and
different
Hangman in the finals.
Platforms. Like
Danielson
is not.
I'm done with that.
Might be Hangman. It's probably Hangman.
It's probably Hangman. The wild card.
In one of my other wrestling group chats, they were saying it's Ricky.
No, he'll be on
WWE. Just said that they were the ones who put the wild card in the tournament, so like I don't see the relation that Bucks could have with Ricky.
Watch them on Monday nights or Friday nights.
Listen. I promise you now. I've been watching. I watch. So I catch the first hour of Raw and like SmackDown. I catch the first hour, and then I be asleep. So I catch the rest of it at work. The only thing that I pretty much am watching all the way through when it comes on is probably like Dynamite and NXT.
Yeah,
those are the only two that I'm like I make it just long enough to go there. But like,
regarding Ricky, I don't think it's Ricky. I think Ricky.
I don't think that it's Ricky either. They were just saying that like they haven't seen him and he hasn't been.
I think Ricky is leaving AEW.
So, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. However, I know that right now for his talent, right now there's not really. They wouldn't really have a place to put him to where he would, where he deserves.
All right, maybe he'll beat Trick Williams for the NXT title.
I don't necessarily want him to just be thrown in there.
Just
thrown in there to be lost.
I heard rumors that Ricky would like be going to WWE soon and that he would be on SmackDown.
Just put him.
I don't have a problem with him going. I really don't.
I could see it
go there and then
that'd be good.
Be like, I need him to go there and I need him to be able to do what he does best. Yeah. Like him and there's a lot of people on there that like they're on the same level. If
LA Knight will cook with this man.
That'd be a nice little match.
Yeah.
Nice.
They would have a decent feud.
I don't know. I feel like this feud is gonna happen. And Triple H love these two. I think they might put them on Mania. If he turns heel and faces the U.S. champion and wins it, I would love to see his match happen at Mania next year. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa.
No.
I love both of them, man.
No. I do not want them taking up space on a WrestleMania card just to give us the same shit they gave us years ago back on NXT. If they wanted that, they should have waited. Okay.
How about they just
They
win the tag
should.
titles first? Can we start
Yeah,
with that?
just
Well,
to
they're about
defend the
to.
tag title.
No.
Just take it
Easy.
from A-Town down
They're
under.
about to anyway.
Yeah, they
Like,
probably
They
are.
might wait till SummerSlam for that anyway. The way
I
they're
need them
doing
to
it.
just.
Yeah, plus
They
Johnny's
can
from
just
Cleveland.
coast.
Yeah.
Oh
They might
yeah,
do that.
so Johnny is probably gonna have a big match at SummerSlam.
Hey, I wouldn't mind them doing LA Knight versus Ricky Starks at Mania for the US Championship. I just don't know how
I
I feel
can
about
see.
them doing Rumble on February 1st.
It's just another
It's
week, like
fine.
Wolf
It's
said. Just
fine.
another
Yeah,
week.
It's
it's just a
fine.
week later.
Bro.
It is
Hey,
okay. It's
they gotta
Just a
okay.
week.
It's
let's
not
You'll
gonna
be
throw
okay.
us off. It's not gonna throw us
Look,
off. It's okay. We're gonna
it's
be
still
okay.
going to happen regardless, whether it's in January or February.
We're gonna be okay.
Just like
We are.
Mania, they're moving Mania to Easter. I mean, they don't want to
Hey,
go up against
that's
anything
fine.
else.
I have
Listen,
a reason to
Mania in
stay in
Vegas
that day.
next year. Mania in Vegas next year is gonna be so lit. Imagine. Okay,
You
because
know
listen,
what?
first of all, I'm
They
going
got
all out.
it.
I'm going
Here's
all
what
out.
they need
Okay,
to
I'm
do.
having 2 outfits. Okay, night
All
one
I'm
outfit
hoping.
and a night 2 outfit, and then on 420,
Oh yeah, 420. We getting lit over here.
guys.
Yes, sir.
And they're always gonna. There's already some bars on the strip talking about how they're gonna have like exclusive like wrestling events so that they can show Mania because they know that like wrestling is like a really really big deal when it comes to talent, especially for WrestleMania. So there's already bars talking about how they're gonna do stuff. They're talking about like, oh, they're gonna have wrestling themed food, wrestling themed drinks,
Do y'all
exclusive
prefer
wrestling.
pay-per-views on Sundays or Saturdays? I prefer pay-per-views being on Sundays just because that's kind of how I grew up. I mean, I grew up with pay-per-views being on Sundays. You know.
Ow 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 ow! Look at Okada.
Popular.
Look at Okada. Come on.
I like the
Saturdays,
Sundays, man.
yes.
Oh, it's Okada.
I grew up on the Sundays. I mean, I love Saturdays. Don't get me wrong, but Sundays just always have a great place in my heart for me.
Yeah, I like Saturdays personally.
I like Saturdays. Me, I like Saturdays because I can watch the show fully, digest it, right? And I don't. Alexa, shh.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss, shut up. The Wyatt stuff. It's like, no.
Oh Lord, not the what.
They said her picture was backstage in one of the segments on Monday. They
Hey,
showed her
all I know
picture.
is we got to stream Slammiversary, bro. Slammiversary looking.
That's in July, right? Yeah, man. Let me know.
Slammiversary.
I'm gonna try to be on here.
I might be going to DreamCon in July, so
Where you
I might
going?
not be there for that. DreamCon,
Where's that at?
Texas.
What part?
I don't know.
I think you mentioned that you might be going to that in Texas, and I
It's
think
in.
Leo
It's
mentioned.
either okay. It's either in. I don't think it's not in Dallas. I think it might be in Austin or Houston.
If it's in Houston, let me know. I'll pull up.
I don't. I think it's one of those, but I don't know. Don't be listening to me, guys. Don't let me lie.
Yeah.
I'll definitely pop out if it's in Houston.
There go your boys, swashbuckaroos.
I don't like them. They look like they look, just put them in some pirate costumes already.
Look at Tanahashi.
Hey, old Brett. Oh my god. No shot.
Oh boy.
Fucking Tanahashi.
Wait, are we getting Okada versus Tanahashi?
No,
We're getting all
way.
three. It's gonna be them three. Instead of Billy, it's gonna be the Acclaimed and Tanahashi versus Okada and the brothers.
Scissor Ace is gonna. Okay, interesting.
We're gonna eat so good, guys. We're gonna eat so good. We're gonna be full. We're gonna be full. Mm.
Couldn't do Forbidden Door without Tanahashi.
Listen, Okada's gonna be there. You gotta.
Oh,
When is Ibushi coming back?
I think he's out for the year.
Wow. I did not expect that.
Tanahashi's probably taking the pin though.
No, one of the brothers.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
know
like
what? Yeah, because they
Young
got to
Bucks
build up
probably
the
gonna take
acclaim.
it.
Yeah, they got to build up the acclaim to make them look like they're gonna win. You're right.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
be
gonna
honest.
Matt or Nick, because you're not gonna. First of all, you're not gonna get Okada being pinned. Okay, Okada
No.
hasn't had like a major victory especially on a pay per view. He hasn't had like a really. So they're never.
You
They're
know they're
not.
trying to do Kenny and Okada, so he probably won't
I
lose Kenny.
know, which is why they're not gonna let him.
The
They're not
match
gonna let
against
that
Pac
happen.
was pretty good. And
Oh no,
pretty
they should
good.
have ran that back. That was a great match.
No, it was
I
good. I'm not gonna
think-
take anything away from it. I'm just saying like it wasn't at the magnitude that Okada's used to. You know what I mean? So he's like, no offense to anybody on the roster, but he's definitely like wrestling down so that they can compete and stay on the same level.
I wonder who the last person in this damn TNT ladder
I'm
match is
not-
gonna be, right? Did they
Bro,
announce that?
you know
I'm
who's the
gonna
last
be
person?
real.
Wanna know who the
You?
last
Is it
person-
you? Was it you?
Yes, it's me.
Crazy.
I'm gonna be
They
real
needed a
with
young
you
prodigy
guys.
to step in, and that was me.
Yeah, well,
I think they might actually have. I mean, it's gonna be weird, but I could see them do Tanahashi pins Okada, and later on, maybe Wembley even, Okada versus Tanahashi. For the
I don't
content.
even think that that's weird. I
maybe
don't even
just
think that that's weird. For us, for listen, if they choose to feed us like that, I'm eating. I'm clearing the plate. Okay.
Maybe they just do. I'm thinking they could have Tanahashi pin Okada, giving Tanahashi a title match against Okada.
It'd be beautiful.
And then they lead to, or they could use that on like a Dynamite or something, and then
Yeah.
they lead that to Omega coming back, and then we get Omega versus Okada.
It'd be really nice to see him at Wembley.
I think we'll see the turn with Tony Storm and
This
Mariah.
gimmick with Tony is like one of the best women's
Yeah.
gimmicks.
Tony Storm. I feel like
It's
Tony Storm
the
should turn
best.
on Sunday though.
Yeah, definitely the best.
Yeah, I feel like it would be best for her to turn on Sunday, and then you set it up for Wembley.
Ooh, it's time for Nina.
Hey, yo, what is going on? This dancing.
This is their entrance.
I'm liking this entrance.
Oh,
This
I
is
didn't
what they
get to
used
it
to
yet.
do. This is how they won titles. I mean, it's not how they won titles, but this is what they did.
Oh yes,
They got Mariah May on both sides. Is crazy.
that is pretty.
Because
pretty,
her
pretty
and
good.
Mina were tag team partners.
No, I'm saying because like you look at the Forbidden Door, she's on the side of Mina and Tony.
Yeah, they said she's in the middle.
Well, I'm thinking that's why I said she's probably gonna get turned up by Tony, because you know they're gonna play up the store where she has to pick a side. Oh, Mina is champion. I didn't know she was champion in Stardom.
She's goddess of stardom or something, whatever they're called. No, I think Mariah is gonna low key try to help, probably inadvertently help Tony win. Like she's probably gonna try to help Mina, and she's gonna inadvertently help Tony, and Tony's gonna think, "Oh, thanks for helping me," and then
basically did
Mariah's
find
gonna
out
win
that,
the Owen.
Harley Cameron of the Outcast, she is married to a WWE wrestler.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, has the Outcast been a flop?
Oh boy.
I don't know what's worse, that or Damage. Well, at least Damage Control won.
Damage Control at least won titles.
Yeah, I mean they're
Yeah,
probably
that's
breaking them up
success.
soon. They're about to break them up probably soon. Looks like it.
I don't know. I think Dakota should win.
I mean, because Liv needs challenges for SummerSlam. I feel like they're gonna do like a triple threat or something. Lyra, Liv, and Io, something like that.
They could do that at SummerSlam.
Because I don't
Well, I don't know.
think that.
Well,
I mean,
apparently that's not going to happen because right now, as it stands, Liv versus Rhea is pretty much the lock for SummerSlam.
I don't like that. Unless, like I said, unless you have Liv probably win it with Dom turning or inadvertently helping her.
That's what's
Because
going
then
to happen.
if Rhea wins it, we're going right back to where we were of nothing.
No, what I think is going to happen, Liv beats her. She goes to the back line, has to earn her way back. She goes to the Rumble, gets screwed out of that. She wins the Chamber, then secures her shot at Mania.
I'll be honest. I wouldn't even have Rhea beat Liv at all.
Now, I agree with you. It makes sense.
I say we move forward and we put new challengers we have, and since she kind of came, I mean, storyline wise, the best person, like it really depends on how her health is, but storyline wise, I think Raquel could probably take it from
No.
Liv.
You
No.
love you some Raquel.
No.
I'm
thanks.
saying if they go by storyline, but seeing as we don't know her health,
No thanks.
I don't.
She's
I'm
boring.
gonna put that off.
Unless it's somebody coming up from NXT like a Roxanne Perez or something.
She bores me.
Like I said, if they're gonna they can give
Roxanne,
Liv
I
the
think
win at
is
SummerSlam,
going
and then they can
to
do Bad Blood, Hell in a Cell. There you go.
She bores me. So Raquel,
Liv
I
could
would
have it
not
till
like
Mania
to.
or
I would not
at
like to
Earnings
see her on
Rumble.
my TV ever.
And yeah.
I would be
Because
actually okay with one of the girls. Like if they did like what they did with Paige, she came to the roster and beat AJ. I'd be okay with one of those. It doesn't necessarily have to be like if they wanted to do that with like Kalani or Roxanne or Lash, like I'm okay.
Or Fallon Henley even, because she's been doing some good stuff.
She needs some more work. Right now she doesn't have the caliber to
I think
hold that
Fallon
title.
needs to work on being
They
a
got
heel right
Carmen
now.
Petrovich down there. I mean, what's her name? Lola Vice. They've been doing some good stuff with her.
Yeah, but right now she doesn't have the stamina, nor does she have the mic skills to work at that level that you need to be
And
to carry
in my
that title.
opinion, she doesn't really have a great gimmick. I don't like her gimmick at all. I don't think it's a world like it. I don't know. I just don't like the.
Now Jada Parker. I mean,
She's not ready.
no,
She's
no,
not
she's not.
ready.
I know she's not ready, but
she's
can cut
really
a good
really good.
promo.
Right now, I
Right
just want her to run through those girls. She
Yeah.
needs to run through the NXT division. She needs to
Yeah.
get both
I will
the
say
North
she's
I
American
think
actually
title.
she'll be the one
and
to
that
take
title.
the women's North American title from Kalani.
From Kalani, and I would be okay with that
They got
because then I
that-
could
that
give
would
her
be
and
cool,
Lash.
yeah.
Then they have Wendy Chu. She's doing her new gimmick.
Heel run, which is
Yeah.
It's working for me. It's working for me because in the ring she doesn't leave character. So
the sleeping girl.
right now at her
Yes,
new
I
one.
did. Yes, she is a sleeping
Like,
girl.
Right now it's working for me, and I think that as long as they keep it going, I'm good.
Agreed. I'm trying to think if they're gonna add some more women to their roster in the future, like that might come from a different company ever. Because I feel like they have some decent wrestlers there. I just feel like they need a little bit more star power in NXT.
But it's okay. But that's exactly what NXT is for. Whether they like it or not,
Developing, yeah.
NXT is 100% the developmental program. But they right now, like they produce really, really good stars, and they can do it because right now they have a golden training team right there. That team that they have back there is golden. So when you
Now, I
look
know
at the way that some of these people have improved from when they first got here to just after 3 or 4 times being on TV, after like 3 or 4 weeks, you can see marked improvement from where they
There
were.
definitely needs to be some build up, but I think that
A
WWE
lot.
could put. Sorry, no. What I meant was if they work at it, they could potentially make like a proper, like a good feud out of Sonya and Liv. If they work at it, if they build it up. Correct?
Has she been on TV since she came back? I know she was on there one time.
She's been on TV. She hasn't been wrestling.
Action, maybe I don't know.
She's had segments. She hasn't been wrestling yet.
She's like she's not bad. I like Sonya.
Yeah, same.
They could have Lyra fight off Liv one time.
Lyra's
maybe.
not. I mean, they have been building her up, but I feel like they're kind of just
Shit,
shoving her down.
that kick was nasty.
I think I'm gonna be a little biased here regarding somebody.
Now, I know you've been watching a little bit of NXT.
Who is it, Wolf?
Don't disappoint me. It's not regarding the title, but I think they need to turn somebody face.
Don't disappoint me. Who is it?
I think Kyrie needs to turn face.
Okay.
I think we need a Kyrie Io feud. I think that would be nice.
Yeah, I think Kyrie needs to break some damage control.
Look what she was doing with Shayna. Like that's gonna be like her best match. She said.
Unfortunately, what I think they might do, I saw like possible like speculation about this on the internet, but I think they might actually do it now, given the past Monday.
The spinning back is so beautiful.
Where Damage Control attacked Alba and Isla. I think they might end up having, especially now that they also have this Io and Lyra. Like
that's right, because Asuka's hurt. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I think Survivor Series they might have for the women's War Games. Becky, Lyra, Alba, Isla versus Damage Control.
Yeah, give me Kyrie and Io. Especially if they
I'll be honest, I kind of don't want to see Damage Control in War Games anytime.
No,
I don't
me
think
neither.
they're gonna do it. If they have any type of woman be
I don't think we need a woman's War Games if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to do it just because.
I mean, they can make. Well, no, they can make it make sense, but
they would have to do a lot. They would have to do a lot of work on it though, and it would have to be like it would have to be something without trying to make it seem forced. Because none of our previous War Games have been forced. They've all came together very authentically. And right now would be like they would have to start working on it now.
And I feel like they need to start utilizing people like beyond Damage Control because they keep on using Damage Control. Last year, last Survivor Series, there was zero reason for Damage Control to lose. I do not understand why they had Damage Control lose when they needed the win. And they lost. And I was like, why? Like that kind of hurts them. Like,
yeah, we get champagne
because Io is already a main eventer. Bailey is already basically a legend at this point. But like, Asuka, Dakota, Kyrie, like,
you pop the bottle, literally.
Hey guys, I didn't know that Aubrey Edwards was gay.
Oh, she is.
I didn't know that.
Who is?
Aubrey.
Maybe she likes both. Does she like both or just one?
She could be bi. She could be bi, but
because Kayla Braxton's bi.
The way she was talking, I thought she was gay.
Oh, we know that, Byron.
All right. Just.
Oh, not Mariah. Told you.
She just cracked over the head.
Told you inadvertently she was going to be the casualty.
Uh-oh.
This is your modern day Trish Stratus and Mickie James storyline.
I was about to say, what was it? Dawn Marie.
Minus the crazy.
Oh yeah, Dawn Marie, that was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Now I know you watch a little bit of NXT. When you try to clean me up, what do you think about Obafemi? Who do you think should take the title of him? Because they've been just booking this man just dominant. I don't know who takes the title from him.
I don't know.
Listen, that slap that Sasha gave her, well, Mercedes, sorry, it was actually really good.
That is true.
I'm intrigued about that match. I mean, we know Mercedes is winning, but it should be a good match.
Actually, this might sound silly from what I'm about to say, but there is a possibility if they build him up right, given that he just turned face, he could maybe have a as a legitimate contender Oro if they build him up
versus Obafemi.
If they build him up right.
I just thought about this guy. If he
I'll
goes
take it.
to,
I'll
if he
take
goes
it.
to WWE, knowing I can see him going up against these bigger, wrestlers because he's proved it so far in AEW, and his contract is up. I think within the next 2-3 months, and he should be a free agent by October. Hook. Give him a mouthpiece.
He could show up in
Give him a
WWE.
mouthpiece when they go to CW. Let him show up on that first episode because they're gonna.
I believe October 1st. They already announced it, so we'll probably stream that. So just so y'all know.
If Hook goes to WWE,
we will stream it. Not probably because I do want to see what happens, but yes, we plan on streaming it. I know it's like October 1st.
Here's your girl, Byron.
Oh, Mercedes.
Yep.
Mercedes.
Yeah, I just got to the promo pack. I mean, I'm glad they're giving it some type of promo package. I mean, it should be a good match.
Let her wrestle more.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good match, but we know she's not losing. My only question is, what are we doing with her with two belts? I hate two belts.
I don't like
because it's always dumb.
Every time they put two belts in somewhere, they always book themselves.
I tell you, name one. Every time, any company, any reign, bro. Anytime you give somebody two belts, it makes it mad confusing.
Well, actually, TNA knows how to book it.
Okay, WWE and AEW. I'll say that.
Because TNA usually when somebody, because I think somebody held the X division, right? They won the world title and they relinquished the X division because they wanted to focus more on the world title. So it's pretty much like they elevated themselves and they.
Pardon me, but I must take my leave. I'm really sleepy.
Ain't gonna lie, I like me a black girl that wears blonde.
So, you guys will see me Sunday.
Yes.
And I look forward to seeing all of you.
Thank you, Queen. Yeah, appreciate it. Always a pleasure.
Bye.
Don't work too hard. Yeah, I do like that blonde, Leo. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, blonde looks good. Yeah, that's a nice look. That's
ain't
good
nothing more sexier than a black girl with blonde hair.
Yeah, I like the blue. I like the different colors, but that blonde does look good though. The blonde looks real good.
Yes, we also have this trios match at Forbidden Door. The Learning Tree versus Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata.
Why?
I think won the NXT.
Because Jericho has to be on pay-per-view.
Does Private Party join the Learning Tree? Is that what's going to happen? They're going to end up doing it?
I don't think so. I'm going to be real, I think they might do something where, they might ultimately lead to Joe versus Jericho.
I could see that. Or Joe and Hook could win the tag titles or trios titles with Shibata, maybe.
Yeah, could work.
Am I the only one who feels like this guy would thrive in WWE right now? Even though we've been proven if Punk can go back to the WWE, anybody can go back.
I guess, yeah.
Enzo.
I'm cool with Enzo. I like Enzo.
Like, the man has a great physique compared to his first run. The man is beefed up. The man has a decent moveset. You don't have to have the best moveset in the world. He has a decent moveset. And the man can talk and cut a great promo.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about being in the world title scene, but him being in the IC title or US, absolutely. Imagine the promos that him and Logan Paul can cut.
Yeah.
Him and LA Knight can cut a promo. Oh, boy.
Because this Sunday, I want to write my final loss. And then 2 belts my name. Well, she changes everything.
Bro, imagine him and The Rock cutting a promo together.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they definitely got to do. Yeah, we gotta do something good with these 2 belts because I don't like 2 belts. So this makes it complicated.
The only way they can book themselves is where she holds it and then maybe loses it. Because remember when Becky won both women's titles, she only held both titles for a month and she dropped it.
Or I think, what did they do? I think Bayley had the world title and the tag titles with Sasha.
Yeah, but they did good with those.
That was actually good. Yeah, but everything else is usually trash.
Well, actually, even when Becky did it, she won the Raw and SmackDown, and she only held both titles.
Yeah, I remember that. That was I don't know. I mean,
she won both titles at Mania she kept the Raw Women's Championship, but she lost to SmackDown.
Yeah, she
A
got
month
cashed
later.
in on or something. I think, right? I think she got cashed in on. I know it was something.
I appreciate that, Eric. I am
Listen.
better than Jericho. I am better than that learning tree BS. I'm not gonna. This might be a hot take. This is his worst gimmick to date.
Oh no, that's definitely true. I'm not even gonna argue with that one.
Like 2008 Jericho, phenomenal. Painmaker, fire.
Can you hear me? Of
I
course,
would
of
even
course,
put the
it's
inner
Monroe.
circle over this, and not
It's
even
always
like, and that
Monroe.
wasn't much to write.
All right, I'll be back for real. No.
All right.
All right. Yeah, they're gonna have to come up with a gimmick for him because I can't buy into this.
But in the wise words of the sensei,
That's like bringing Enzo to shoot, be with Big Bill again.
Are they going to have Minoru Suzuki join?
when one door closes, another door, perhaps a forbidden door, opens.
Oh, Minoru Suzuki, I don't want to stand by your side. I want to fight you one on one.
That guy knows what I'm talking about.
I hate your soft way of thinking. Oh my boy.
Hi guys.
Okay, wait. I know. What?
Minoru Suzuki. I will not be a part. Instead, you put your FTW title on the line and you wrestle me.
Oh boy. Oh, he's really hurt. Brian Keith's really hurt.
Yeah, that man got his arm snapped like a twig.
Oh, it's probably part of the storyline.
I'm so confused.
Could be both.
We're getting Minoru Suzuki versus Jericho at some point for the FTW title.
Yeah, I figured. I know that.
Didn't they fight before?
No, they were tag team partners.
They were tag team partners last year.
That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
I'm telling you right now, Joe, Hook, I forgot the other one's name.
Who? Shibata.
They're about to kill these three. I hope they do.
Yeah.
This is the only time I would actually be okay with violence and somebody getting murked on live television.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna win.
Put all three of them to sleep. Just one after the other.
They're probably gonna have. I don't know. I wonder who's gonna freaking.
Oh, I can't. I really wish Joe was still in WWE. Oh man, they missed out. Him in the Triple H era, bro.
Who?
Samoa Joe. That man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You already know.
Do you think it's a possibility he does go back though? I could see a few of their wrestlers like still potentially going back, especially with how WWE's been.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think so.
see it.
Claudio needs to go back. Oh, you made a bad mistake doing that. Jericho, I hope you have your funeral ready because you're about to die.
They should have just did Jericho and Suzuki at damn Forbidden Door.
Nah, Jericho got a death wish. You don't slash him out with Joe.
So he's not his partner.
No, that's his opponent. Probably
So
in the future.
Okay. Okay.
I still don't know how I feel about Swerve and Will Ospreay versus Gates of Agony because I really don't care for the Gates
Yeah,
of
they
Agony.
don't need to. They didn't need to
pretty
do
much
this.
jobbers at this point.
Yeah, they didn't need to do that. They actually could be a decent tag team, but they're jobbers.
Kyle O'Reilly versus Zack Sabre Jr.
We know who's winning that match.
We know who's winning, but it's gonna be a good match. So I can't complain too much. We already know Forbidden Door is gonna be about 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I think yesterday marked 15 years since Michael Jackson passed away. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember that day. This is crazy. I was in middle
Yeah,
school.
I remember that day too, and I'm like, because I actually like me and my husband for sure definitely listen to a lot of music, and we found out we was like, I wasn't even really devastated. I was just caught off guard because I was not expecting that.
Right.
Yeah, Jacob Fatu is about to be a problem. I can definitely say that. He's about to be a problem with SmackDown. I just really hope people know that.
Oh man.
Now I don't. Only reason why I don't think Chad Gable might win is because they've been doing this stuff with Wyatt Six. Wyatt Six could come in, and then probably when it looks like he's about to get the briefcase, and then he gets caught too.
I can see that too.
And that's pretty much like the Wyatt Six first victims, like the new Creed brothers, Ivy, and Chad. That might be their first feud.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just don't know how I feel about them spoiling the actual briefcase and stuff like that.
I don't know, man. It's just
because I do think Ricochet does come back on the show only because he is on the poster, and I think if he was actually, they would have took him off instantly.
Now, don't get me wrong, it would be very interesting if he did come back just to screw Braun Breaker or something like that.
Yeah, that, and plus he could come back as a new different character, which I think people can actually buy into.
Yeah, plus they could definitely do if they want to do one more match with him and Braun Breaker.
And plus him turning heel on Ilya Dragunov if he was to win the IC title.
Like I said, Ricochet, wherever he goes, he needs to turn heel. That's all I'm saying.
He needs to go to TNA because I feel like TNA can get a lot out of him. And he probably would have a better chance at succeeding and becoming world champion. And plus, they're still doing that stuff with WWE, so he could still show up in WWE. With them doing TNA versus WWE, technically.
What's up, Christopher? Yeah, it is in Chicago next week for Beach Break.
Oh yeah, Beach Break is next week.
Yeah, from Chicago.
So that's pretty much like a special event type of thing.
Yeah, it's like a special show.
Mm. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on social media. I did see about the whole Julio stuff. It's just, man,
Yeah.
on his birthday, it's crazy.
Yeah, but hopefully we do see Sky Blue. We haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, I see she does come back. Maybe does something on that show. But I think Camille shows up after at Forbidden Door after this Mercedes match, and that can set up like her being like her next opponent.
I'm back. Oh, first match of the night. Let's go.
Your boy, Colorado, just in time.
Yes, good, good.
Are you happy? How happy are you?
I'm very happy. I am enjoying the real grabs.
You know Colorado's about to lose, though, right?
So we're getting Sol Ruka versus Kalani for the NXT North American title. Fatal 4 for the NXT Championship. Obafemi versus Wesley. Chase U versus Nathan Frazier and Axel for the NXT Tag titles. And I think, and we're getting Lola Vice versus Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's title. So we're getting some good matches. It's gonna be better than last pay-per-view. I will say that, Byron.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Because the best match of that pay-per-view was Roxanne versus Jordan Grace.
Yeah, I can see that. Are you happy, Wolf, for getting Orange Cassidy and Zack Sabre Jr.?
Yes, I am very happy.
You know Orange Cassidy's not losing.
I
Yes,
just
we know. I mean, it'll be a hell of a match. It might steal the show, but
I think no. Honestly, I think Zach might win. Cause like, I don't think Orange Cassidy needs to win against Zack Sabre.
Orange Cassidy doesn't need to win anything, but he always wins.
I don't know.
Like, he's pretty much up there with like Moxley, Omega, and everybody else. He barely loses.
I think he's gonna lose against Zack Sabre. What do we got here? Gabe Kidd and Roderick Strong versus the Infantry. Interesting. Wow.
I'm gonna try to leave my brother on Sunday. What time does Forbidden Door start on Sunday?
I think 8, the main show. So 7 for you.
Okay. I gotta see what time this podcast is starting on Sunday because they need to fill in for somebody to do Money in the Bank predictions.
They're doing it during Forbidden Door?
No, I don't know because usually I see like when they go live, it's usually like around 6, so it might be still doing the 0 hour. So hopefully it's not like a long show, but I'll still be joining for.
Got you. Yeah, no problem. We'll be here. I'll be here. I don't know who else will be here.
I'm still watching me some Forbidden Door. Even while I'm doing this Money in the Bank stuff, I'm still watching Forbidden Door.
Right.
Because like the next few weeks is gonna be like pretty much booked up for me, I would say. Because Money in the Bank, Heat Wave, Raw, NXT, SmackDown, then TNA, and Slammiversary. So I'm trying to do some.
Meanwhile, I'm still.
I don't know when Roman's coming back, but hopefully I'm live for that day.
Probably.
I'm hearing speculation. I don't know why, but people are like saying that he might come back at Money in the Bank.
He could. I can see it happening.
I think
I really-
Jimmy comes back at Money in the Bank, and then like maybe like
Roman comes at SummerSlam.
either some. Oh, they're saying like he comes before SummerSlam, so maybe like leading up to SummerSlam, he comes back.
I can see them doing that. But I do like the Jimmy Uso idea. He could definitely come in at Money in the Bank. Hassan says, I vote for Kyle O'Reilly. They need to really do something with him. I love seeing him as a singles competitor.
He's honestly been presented pretty well. It's like yeah, he's not getting like titles or anything, but like he's booked.
He's
I think
being
strongly.
consistently. He's on something, even if it's not on Dynamite. He's on like Collision.
Yeah, like he's being featured every week.
He's a main staple over there on Collision. Sky Blue will be on Rampage on AEW Rampage this Friday.
I mean, not necessarily only on Collision. Like he's sometimes like he's often on
Rampage.
No, on he's often on Dynamite. Like he's on Dynamite and Collision. He's like back and forth.
Yeah, he is not on Rampage.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where the talent goes to die before they
Okay, I really don't understand what are they doing regarding the 6-man tag then if they're deciding to do Jericho versus Suzuki.
Well, they're gonna do Suzuki maybe down the line, maybe at All In.
I don't know because they implied that Suzuki's coming at Forbidden Door.
He's probably gonna come in towards the end, and maybe he might join. Maybe this is just a swerve to everybody, but I can see them setting things up for All In, or maybe like Beach Break next week. I think
we'll find out. I think we just have to see what is gonna happen.
Now, if Jimmy comes back at Money in the Bank, where does he show up?
The 6-man tag.
Either he shows up there or Money in the Bank, the Money in the Bank match.
No.
What? Think about it. If Chad Gable is using the Creed brothers and they're jumping.
Like no, the thing is, the reports are saying that Jimmy will want revenge on Solo and Tama Tonga, so he's gonna come up. He's gonna probably come in the 6-man tag and maybe chase off Tonga Loa. Because I think Tonga Loa
is 3-on-3, and then they have like that fourth man in there, so I can see that.
Yeah, so Jimmy will help even the odds, and because I think the people or the Bloodline members that are wrestling in that tag match, 6-man tag, is Solo, Jacob, and Tama Tonga.
The Infantry versus Gabe Kidd and Roderick Strong. Who's Gabe Kidd?
Some New Japan guy.
He's in New Japan.
Who?
I think he's the guy that took the New Japan strong belt from Eddie.
Brian, you should get this shirt and wear it just to piss off some of the AEW marks.
Oh boy, what is it? Let's see. Wow.
Paul Levesque guy. You should.
Yeah.
I wish they would have added more detail, but like, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of basic, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I usually get a lot of more shirts, but like with more details. So.
I'm gonna see. Okay, what are we?
Not them got a shirt that says Free Otis. And it looks and they got the picture of Otis behind bars.
Oh yeah, on Collision we're seeing Stephanie McCoy versus Lady Frost and Daniel Garcia versus the Butcher. Battle of Buffalo.
No, Joey, why?
They're both from Buffalo.
That's so stupid.
I think it's just part of the building, like kind of having Garcia climb up the ranks and whatever.
Yeah, just come on.
And they're we're already in Buffalo. Let's get the other guy from Buffalo, the Butcher.
Let's get another jobber on here that he can beat, and then he wants to challenge for Will Ospreay.
Did they really make a shirt of them with the collaboration with Arby's on W? Why did they got them? Look at this. Hold on, bro. I gotta show you this.
What?
What the absolute heck are we doing?
Just
WWE? That is a
Immediately
questionable
clapping.
shirt you have on WWE Shop. I don't understand why. And the shirt is actually selling. Is my question. But why would you? Who has the shirt like this? A shirt like this, I don't understand you.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Here it is. There we go. What the hell?
Beef week?
What?
You got somebody that looks like Brock Lesnar with the hat, this cowboy hat on, and says, "We have the meats." Pause. They take this week AEW Rampage. That's why I don't watch AEW Rampage. Well, first off, because a lot of the matches that they kind of do are just boring to me. And AEW Rampage is taped a lot.
Yeah, it seems.
Don't pull on Superman's cape or orange character's jacket in this case.
Okay, Ishii.
This Sunday,
Tomohiro Ishii.
Dave cared apparently. Looks like Ishii and Gabe Kidd have a.
Oh, that's Shane Thorne.
Wait, what? What were you saying?
That's the person that's with Zack Sabre Jr. Shane Thorne from WWE.
Yeah.
From TM61.
Yep.
This match shouldn't go on long. But this Gates of Agony match.
It's gonna be a quick match.
Yeah.
They might have an overrun.
This is the type
Oh,
of
that's
match
right.
I feel like
Yeah.
We'll go till 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, the damn. Yeah, you're right.
They've been having overruns lately.
Yeah, basically every week now. It's just the
They've been
damn.
having reruns, but this might be the week where they don't. I don't think Gates of Agony is worth the rerun.
It might not
What have they
necessarily
done?
be for the Gates of Agony. It might be for Swerve and Osprey.
They ain't done jack.
Wait.
That are individual flavors blending together.
Oh my god.
What happened?
What?
What happened?
I didn't even know. Wow. I didn't even know that MJF challenged Daniel Garcia at Wembley.
That's not going to be the match at Wembley. You know what the match is going to be.
It's gonna be MJF versus Ospreay.
Yes,
I mean, yeah, but I didn't think that. I didn't think he'd do it. He just asked for that though. Okay, but what if we get swerved? What if we get something none of us saw coming? What if just out of nowhere they give the international title to Garcia and we have MJF versus Garcia?
Please no. Please no.
I mean, it would be cool.
I'm gonna in so much trouble. It's either you or
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
cinnamon.
Oh man.
One at a time, so I find a culprit. Or if the find out what might actually be going
Yeah, draft stuff. Lakers are on the clock. If anyone cares.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, it's a big brawny.
Nah, not this early.
This is the first time still?
Apparently, MXM or Maximum Male Models, formerly, have been in talks with AEW and Ring of Honor.
If they want career suicide, you go to AEW.
While it's not definite, the MXM have been discussed for appearances on the ROH brand. So it's not necessarily so. I don't think
Yeah,
they're
keep them on Ring of Honor. That's fine. We don't care about that.
I don't think they're going to sign, but or anything. They're probably just gonna show up a couple times in Ring of Honor, which is fine. That's happened before, like appearances.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's right, because it's Shark Week next week.
Yeah, so we're getting Beach Break next week. Sorry.
Yeah, Swerve can't lose on Sunday. I think Don Callis' family's probably gonna.
I think how they do it is Don Callis' family just turn on Will Ospreay.
Definitely.
And that's kind of how you can kind of have a loophole with him losing, but not losing clean.
Right. Agreed. Oh damn! He just cut his music.
9-0 in Chicago. I'm pretty sure.
Sky Blue. 9-0. Good to know, Chris. Appreciate the information. She needs Julia Hart back.
What are they supposed to be dressed up as?
Yeah, I gotta get that soccer jersey. Gotta get that soccer jersey.
Fact. Nah, for real.
Gotta get that.
And I can give you some green Jordan 1s to go with them. Like, come on.
Or some dunks.
Hey, either or.
I'll be honest, I do like the entrance gear of the Gates of Agony, just whenever they come out in that.
I don't know who they're supposed to be dressed up as.
I think it's just like tribal, like cultural clothing.
Put the one with the dreads and the bloodline, non-blind.
I'm pretty sure Toliona is Samoan and has like trained with like Rikishi and stuff.
And I'm sure they're probably all related.
Okay, well, put him in the bloodline
then. Bishop Khan, I think, is what's it? Where's he from? I know he's.
Well, both of them do have Samoan in them.
Yeah, I think Khan is actual prince. He's African, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not.
I think he's like a real prince.
Who?
Bishop Khan.
Yeah.
Cameroonian.
There you go.
Yeah, Bishop Khan is from Cameroon. Central Africa, yeah. So Bishop Khan is from Cameroon. Toliona is Samoan. I'll be honest. So have either of you guys hopped on 2K24 today?
No, they got something new, right? They got a new pack or something?
Yeah, they got
Tonk,
Sensational Sherry, the Headbangers, and Post Malone.
What's up, bud?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, it's Wednesday, man. Whose house? That's not a good sign, man. Swerve came out before Ospreay. Not liking it.
Nah, he's not losing, Dre.
No, Swerve's not losing.
He just upstaged him.
Because what's it called? Because they just said like during Dynamite that the Bucks inserted the wild card in the Owen Cup tournament, so it's probably Hangman.
Well, Dre, you joined at the right time, actually, my brother. The Lakers have made their selection. I don't know if you saw it. Perfect timing, Dre, as always. I want to get your live reaction. They have drafted Dalton Kent out of Tennessee, 6'6", 212. I put it in the chat. He's a Wally Zerbiak comp, it looks like. I don't know where Roger is, but
we need the size. I mean, I told you that I think we were a little small, but I thought we have Anthony Davis and LeBron James, I feel like we do need some size, but I also think we just really need some shooting too.
I did see some of the NBA stuff where they put Josh Giddey on the Chicago Bulls for Alex Caruso on the.
The problem I have regarding what's it called? I got on 2K24 today. And like half of my half of my like downloaded wrestlers, they suddenly went bald.
Oh yeah, I did see that's a
what?
Yeah, like the game just deleted their hair. And
they're comparing him to Wally Zerbiak, Dre. So he's a shooter.
And the thing is, even like I thought, like, oh, I just need to re-download them. No, the uploads themselves are like corrupted, basically.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff you couldn't, like, you would try to download stuff and you couldn't download it. Is that still going on?
No. This is something different. This is like you can download them, but like there are some like actual uploads that they just like the hair is like gone, like it's corrupted, it's just gone. So you have to either like manually do it or put their hair or download a new. a different
Has the Dallas
one.
Mavericks got any picks yet, Byron?
No, they pick. I'll let you know right now. Actually, I'll put it up for you. I think they don't pick until.
Because I think they get late picks.
Yeah, they probably pick elite. I'll tell you in 1 second. They don't pick until.
Okay.
Pick. They don't pick in the first round.
They didn't do
They doing
announce
them
like
dirty.
Yeah, they don't pick in the first round.
brother. Did
Oh,
they
yeah,
just
'cause they did give up a first round pick when they
Okay.
got Kyrie.
Yeah, they don't pick until round 2. Yeah, they don't pick
get it.
until
They just
pick
not
58, the last pick of the draft.
they just did
So.
not confirm
Dang.
Minoru
What are you
and
doing?
Sharma. Yeah.
What the Lakers get Bronny?
55. They're
Oh,
gonna pick him
yeah.
at 55.
Yeah, about to say it all signs lead to them drafting him. We needed scoring, so this starts
What if
helping.
another team does get him?
So that's the biggest thing, honestly, is the scoring.
What if that another team does pick up Bronny?
I think at this point I'm really unsure about like if they do pick him up. I'm pretty sure the Lakers will probably pick him up, but then Bronny kind of wants to be his own guy, so it's difficult to say what.
I think he'll be a Laker.
What I was saying is that when I got here, I was like, yeah, I said I don't like it that Swerve came out first and then the challenger comes out later. It's supposed to be the opposite way.
I don't think it matters because like that what's it called? There's no reason for they don't need Osprey to win. Plus I think next week they have Garcia versus Osprey
but that's for his the title he currently holds.
Well, yeah, but he said if he wins on Sunday, he also puts the world title on the line. If he wins on Sunday.
I just don't like the whole can they coexist WWE bull crap.
Yeah, I know. I think this is BS.
Did you see what?
I mean, it makes sense regarding Swerve and Osprey just because they used to actually tag team together, I think, or they used to like work together.
Y'all.
What? Rondo?
No, Lil Durk. He said he would literally pay if he has to get LeBron on the Chicago Bulls.
He ain't got that kind of money now. He ain't got that kind of money. How much is LeBron's contract? How much is LeBron's contract? And how much is Little Dirk's net worth?
I say 50-something million.
Dirk ain't got 50 million in the bank, let alone enough to pay LeBron to still live after. LeBron's contract's like I said, like 50 million, and he's about to get another max deal.
1.2 billion in 2024.
Yeah, Dirk ain't got that money.
They said the Lakers want to offer him a 3-year max.
Yeah, I think it's 3,166 because Bam just got it today.
So that's insane.
Okay, we got Deanna Neal. Welcome to the podcast. How you doing? First and foremost, thank you for being here. Shout out to you. She got a couple questions. I'm going to try to answer them. But first and foremost, Miss Neal, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell.
Thank you, D, for coming on.
Let's see who drafted who, because I'm trying to keep up with it while watching AEW, Miss Neal.
So who you telling, bro? Well, shout out to the Portland Trailblazers too, number 14, picking up Bob Carrington.
So there you go. So the Spurs drafted him, Miss Neal, the point guard from Kentucky. So he will be playing with Wemby. I think the Spurs drafted 2 guards.
They
drafted a whole backcourt.
They need more guards, I think.
Yeah,
they needed it for Wemba.
So there you go, Miss Neal. We got Rob Dillingham going to the Spurs at 8, and then the first pick they took Stephen Castle from the 2-time defending national champion UConn Huskies. So they got 2 point guards. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll see.
But then Rob Dillingham, he got traded to the Timberwolves.
Oh, he got traded? Okay.
Yeah. That was the weirdest thing. He got picked up and then got traded right to the.
Well, that's a good move for the T-Wolves because Edwards needs a point guard.
And they could use the shooting coming
the
off
Timberwolves because they got Mike Conley, but he's probably done. He's old. They need a new point guard.
The man, yeah, because he's. I feel like they're gonna probably move him to like off the bench. He could
Plus, they may trade Cat. they may trade Cat too, so we'll see.
Cat,
I don't think they
he
will,
already
but
said he would leave.
Yeah, I highly doubt it because Anthony Edwards loves Cat. Like Cat is his man, so they ain't try to trade.
But Cat,
Cody Williams, I just saw his name. He went to the Utah Jazz, Miss Neal. There you go. I like him though. 6'7", Colorado. Shout out to Colorado. To the Jazz. I guess they're trying to get a new Donovan Mitchell.
they did say they might be trading Kyrie from the
I mean, Donovan Mitchell could get traded, but
I did hear that Kyrie might be getting traded from Dallas.
But I'm surprised no one else has gotten traded tonight. That's kind of disappointing, but I'm not surprised.
Oh wow! I thought Osprey had the pen, but
then she had Matisse. Matisse, he played on G League. He played on the G League Ignite.
Interesting. Well, at least for once, Bishop Khan's not pinned. Because usually Bishop Khan gets pinned.
all right, Osprey did the pin. Okay.
Yeah, Osprey pins Toliona. Oh, but man, that snap was crazy.
So hopefully that answers your questions, Miss Neal. Thank you for joining us, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and ask any more questions for us. Appreciate it.
Oh man.
Yeah, we had the Jared McCain. That's a good pick to Duke. Your boy from Duke went to the 76ers, Dre.
Yeah, I saw. I was actually
Mr. Fingernails, him and Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I was like, come on, my guy.
Osprey versus Garcia next week.
He dropped Osprey. That's not a good sign.
But they also said next week he faces Will Ospreay faces
Garcia
for the title.
Yeah. Maybe MJF could. Well, I doubt Ospreay loses twice in 1 week, but they got an MJF screw him. Since Daniel Garcia needs something to do.
I don't know.
That's an interesting match, though. Who wins, Ospreay or MJF? That's gonna be interesting. How they booked that.
That's true.
Well, maybe does AEW, do they treat it like WWE? Like whoever gets taken out, then usually they win. Like the other opponent.
Sometimes it's not as predictable.
Not always. Not necessarily.
I mean, he did the right thing though. You should take your opponent out before they take you out.
I like Swerve acting like a heel, or just not acting like a bitch.
Yeah,
because Cody would have sat there. Cody would have sat there and cried about his dad or something.
Well, you did say that that was one of the reasons he had to leave, because his character was just getting so stale. Swerve, on the other hand, I think Swerve could be fine as a heel or a tweener, but I don't know who else he would face.
Plus, I think they're doing it to throw the scent off people because everyone thinks that Swerve's gonna lose. So why not feed into it?
But I mean, honestly speaking, though, with Swerve, though, he's so over. Because remember, he was a heel, he was over, and then that's why he became a good guy. And it's like,
but it don't matter, Dre. It's like Roman Reigns, whether he's a heel or a face, people still want to do the dance and cheer for him.
Yeah. He's gonna be over regardless.
So he's in the right place. So whatever he does, the fans are going to cheer.
I think just be a tweener. But does AEW even have tweeners?
Yeah.
Moxley is a tweener.
Roosh is technically.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Moxley is Moxley. Moxley would be a good opponent if he didn't have that damn Japan World Championship. Then
I think Moxley loses the IWGP title.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Dre. I was telling them earlier. I think Moxley might be heading back to WWE in January.
You really
because January. Because
he's on that
if they're
horse.
on Netflix, they're gonna be a little bit more, edgier and scripted. And I think Moxley would thrive better in a scenario where it's a little bit less PG.
Because that means Renee Young would have to come back too. So wait a minute. So Sports Illustrated said that Friday, a new 5-year contract deal will keep Moxley in AEW until 2027.
Yeah,
But he
he's
still
not
has
going
an
anywhere.
opt-out clause.
Leo thinks he's going, but he's not.
But he still has an opt-out clause.
He thinks
regardless.
Ricochet's coming back too, but he's not.
No, Ricochet gone, bro.
He's coming back. He's coming back at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam.
Keep dreaming, Leo. Keep
'Cause you
dreaming.
still have-
And Liv Morgan hotel key is right there at your front door for you to go into the room.
I'll be honest.
I didn't see a front door key. I didn't see a hotel key, so I was not given the memo.
What's it called?
Unfortunately.
I wanted to say that Rush is technically a tweener. His like whole gimmick is being a tweener, because his faction and everything ungovernable. So he just does whatever he wants. I'll be honest. I think regarding who beat Swerve, I mean, I'm gonna say this out of bias. Give it to Malachi. I think Malachi could be a good.
He was doing good until Adam Cole got hurt. So then I was like, eh.
Yeah, now they're involved with like the whole trios titles thing.
I think Cope and Malachi should have kept going, but Cope got hurt.
And then as far as Roman goes, if he's coming back, is he coming back as the tribal chief?
Yes, he is the tribal chief. It's a battle of who's the tribal chief.
Well, his father just died, everybody, so we don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah,
I think he's still. I think
definitely
he's still
delayed. I think it got. I think it did get pushed back.
But I think he's coming back at SummerSlam.
I think he still comes back at SummerSlam.
I think
just won't be money. It just won't be Money in the Bank.
I think originally it was supposed to be like somewhere around Money in the Bank or something. But since Sika just died, they might push it to SummerSlam.
They'll delay it to SummerSlam.
It's crazy because somebody literally told. I said he's gonna come back as the tribal chief too. Somebody literally said he might come back as the big dog. Are y'all trying to troll me or y'all being?
No, the big dog.
Braun
Breaker has that gimmick now.
Yeah.
The big dog.
Yeah.
That's the Braun Breaker gimmick.
If
Braun Breaker is him, and then
comes back as
the whole
dog
purpose of the bloodline is you're going after.
game.
Yeah, with the bloodline, you're going after the tribal chief. The only other thing that you can do is the high chief, and that's probably going to be The Rock.
Yeah, because I don't think the Bloodline's losing that match because they're trying to set up Cody and Solo, so they can't set up that match if they lose the tag match.
Yeah,
could be.
And plus, Jacob Fatu is probably going to interfere or something, and then that's.
Well, I think Jimmy's gonna.
Well, no, Jacob's wrestling.
I don't think Jacob's wrestling. I think it's
Jacob's not wrestling because it's 3-on-3.
I think it's going to be Solo.
No, it is. Yeah, it is 3-on-3, but Jacob is part of the 3. Tangaloa is not wrestling.
That's stupid.
That's weird.
That's stupid.
Yeah, you're gonna do Solo, Tama Tonga, and then Jacob.
At least based on who
Tama
they tagged.
and Toa are a damn tag team. They should wrestle together.
But like they tagged certain people like when they announced the match, they like tagged people. They tagged Jacob, Tama Tonga, and Solo.
Well, that's stupid because Jacob Fatu has to get the pin then.
I think
he's about to pin somebody.
I think Jacob does pin somebody.
Solo pins Cody.
Solo has to pin Cody in order to set up SummerSlam.
Yeah,
that would be so
they're gonna
dumb.
have Solo.
Honestly, I would have Jacob and Cody.
I would just have Jacob beat Cody. Do we just have Jacob beat Cody at SummerSlam? Is it too soon?
I would rather see Jacob versus Cody at SummerSlam.
Just get him in a belt. Him and Roman at WrestleMania. There you go. They do that.
No. I think Jacob. I mean, the way I would do it, I would have Jacob pin Cody at Money in the Bank, and then rather than Solo and Cody, you have Jacob versus Cody, and then Cody wins at SummerSlam.
They might.
Somebody said this
because of Roman or
versus
whatever.
Solo at Rumble.
Because they might keep Roman and Solo till Mania and do Roman and Rock at 42.
No. At 41, it has to be Roman Rock.
Doesn't have to be. You could do Roman and Jacob.
Should be Roman Rock.
You could do Roman and Jacob Fatu. I'm actually more interested in that than Roman Rock.
They could do that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on
because we're getting Cody Rock. We're getting Cody Rock. That's why we're not getting Roman Rock. We're getting Cody.
No, that's terrible. Absolutely.
It looks like it with the injury the Rock has, you may get Rock and. Cody.
Well, the Rock already said he's only wrestling at WrestleMania. That's his deal. He's not wrestling anywhere else. He's only wrestling at WrestleMania.
I do think we're gonna
fight Roman.
Cody and Randy, I think it's the match that they're gonna do at Mania.
That's the match I would like to see happen in Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania, and then further down. But I mean,
honestly, I could see Cody versus Randy at maybe Bad Blood, and Randy wins. And you have Gunther win Rumble. You got to do Randy versus Gunther.
no, because Gunther's going to win the world title.
I'll be honest. I don't
Seth
think
is gonna
Gunther should win at
I
SummerSlam.
think Seth is gonna win at Money in the Bank.
It looks
If
like
Seth-
all signs do look to him winning.
If Seth
Because
wins that Money
they
in the
literally
Bank,
said
then
this,
Gunther
is-
should not win at SummerSlam.
Because
Period.
Damien said, they even set it up. Damien said if he loses, he has to leave Judgment Day, and he really
He has to leave the
nail
Judgment
home
Day.
that he says the Judgment Day need me a lot more than I need them. And you don't just say that unless they're actually gonna have him lose and be turned on right after.
No, I think that the Judgment Day is going to split on its own anyway.
Yeah, I don't think the match is
you
going to do it. I think it's going to be it's going to be
can,
organic.
you can see that they're already breaking with Finn Balor and whoever.
JD,
With
Liv.
Finn Balor, JD, and Liv, and I think Carlito's gonna join too.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
no,
feel
I
like
think
He's gonna be-
Dom.
he's gonna be
The split is going to happen somewhere around like
SummerSlam.
because Mommy's probably going to come back and Dom is going to turn on Mommy.
Probably
and
Judgment
I
Day is
think
gonna
we're
cause-
gonna-
Judgment Day is
cause
going to be
Priest.
Finn, JD, Dom, Liv, Carlito.
Yep,
And
God,
then-
Carlito.
So you think Dom stays with Mommy?
No, he turns.
No.
I'm about to say he has to
Turns
turn
on
on.
Rhea.
No, Dom is with Judgment Day, but Rhea's out of Judgment Day.
Oh yeah,
So Rhea
Liv
Rhea
replaces
and
Rhea and Judgment
yeah,
Day.
Rhea and
Priest,
Rhea and
kick
Priest
Priest
are
out.
out.
they don't need Judgment Day anymore.
They don't need Judgment Day, no. But yeah, like I don't know. I think it would still make Judgment Day different.
And plus, it's already being confirmed that when we do have their match at SummerSlam, because that is supposed to be the match we get, Liv is going to come out with a new look. She's going to be pretty much mocking Rhea Ripley with a similar look. She's going to have her hair shorter and darker.
That's not going to look too good. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to live with short hair. I'm sorry. The short hair look doesn't work on all women. Okay, ladies, if you're listening,
I don't think
every
it's.
woman doesn't need short
I
hair.
I
don't
don't know about the. I
think
don't
it's
like the
short hair. I
look,
think he's saying
but
black
the
hair.
dark hair. She might be dyeing her hair purple
We'll see.
or
We'll see.
whatever.
We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, they hope she
Forbidden
comes back.
Door.
We'll see. But any final thoughts? Because I'm getting ready to get out of here.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
Okay.
I'm just unsure about Swerve still.
Don't
you
worry,
know.
Dre. He's
yeah,
gonna win.
I am.
Swerve's gonna win because
He's gonna win.
Hangman's gonna be the wild card in the Owen Cup. He's gonna win the whole thing. It's gonna be Swerve versus Hangman at Wembley.
And MJF and Ospreay. Those are your two main matches. And Tony Storm and Mariah May. Those are your three matches right there. Your three marquee matches.
I think we get Tony
Yeah, 'cause-
turning at the show.
Because we got to think about, like you said, what's the big pay-per-view in Wembley?
All in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, didn't they just set it up though? MJF versus not Offspray, but who? He came out tonight.
Well, they going against Dan Garcia, but Dan Garcia is going
He
against
challenged
Ospreay.
Garcia, but then Ospreay
But you know,
basically upstaged MJF.
Garcia and Ospreay. That could, I mean, they could have MJF cost Ospreay. Now that would make it interesting. Have Ospreay lose twice in 1 week. That would be
That
interesting.
would be interesting.
Yeah, that could really set up the feud if they wanted to do it, though. But we'll see. Leo, any final thoughts, man? I know you'll be with us Sunday night.
Yeah, it was a decent show. I think they did okay progressing some of their matches going into Forbidden Door. Looking forward to some of the matches that's coming in the card. Definitely the main event. Looking forward to this ladder match. You know, I love me a good ladder match. But yeah, I'm definitely I want to see how they do this match when they do Mina and Tony. I want to see how they're gonna set things up potentially for Tony and Mariah May, because that does look like the direction that they're going in. So I would love to see how they potentially set things up for that. But I think it was a decent show. If I had to rank it, I'll give it maybe a 3 out of 5. It was the middle of the show, but it wasn't too good. But it wasn't bad either.
How can I keep up with you, brother?
yeah, my channel is Kicking It with Leo. I do wrestling content on the road to 250 subscribers. We're at 214 right now, so we're on the road to that. Ultimate goal is 10K. When I do hit 10K, I will do a giveaway. One of you lucky fans will have the opportunity to win a WWE Championship from WWE Shop. So if you want an opportunity to start your collection, add to your collection, whatever the case may be, go subscribe to my channel.
Appreciate it, Leo. We'll see you Sunday. Wolf, any thoughts? And how can people keep up with you?
I think it's been a okay show. Not the best, but it's been all right. Definitely has some interesting factors. I'm not sure what they're doing regarding Jericho and whatever. Best match of the night was probably Kyle O'Reilly versus Zack Sabre Jr. or the BCC versus LIJ match. Although the 6-person tag matches did kind of drag a bit. Ray Fenix versus Jay White was really good too. But yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know. I just wish there was a little more to it.
Jersey Dre, are you gonna be here Wolf Sunday with us? By the way,
I'll probably be with No Bones. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop in for a bit. I don't know.
Appreciate it, bro. Well, you know you're always welcome, man. I'll talk to you, Dre.
Hey, you know, I was back and forth between the draft and AEW tonight. Overall, I mean, I didn't mind the show. Like I told you, my only issue was just with Swerve. But we'll see what happens, you know, on Sunday. Hopefully Swerve continues to be champion, and we'll see. Because I still like saying, whose house?
Swerve's house.
Oh, I got you, Dre. Hold on. If I can find it, there we go.
I'm about to say, man, we got to do that. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty much it for us for AEW Dynamite. Join us this weekend for Forbidden Doors. We will be live 8 p.m. on Sunday. So we will be watching the show live, doing what we do. Dre, I know you'll be here, right?
I think I will be.
Yeah, at least for the main event. Which probably be around midnight, like Leo said. But this starts around 8. We'll be here live. Flex Zone Podcast. Check out all the episodes. Monday we were live. Got clips on the channel. Previews of the matches for Forbidden Door dropping the rest of the week. And yeah, we'll be here the next 2 weeks. Money in the Bank next week. And only place giving you that wrestling content and sports. How you want it, Dre?
When you need it.
Leo, Wolf, Jersey Dre, God's favorite host signing off. Check out Kicking It with Leo. Check out Wolf. And of course, the Flex Zone Podcast. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. We gone. Peace.